I hope it's the last 3D movie this year. I really do. You know those $5 special custom-made 3D glasses that I have?
Yes.
I hope I can put them away in my little drawer of cinematic memories and lock the drawer and throw away the key. The ads for this movie claim it is not a sequel to the other two Amityville movies, but gee, it takes place in the same house. It's in the same town, Amityville, New York. I mean, how many haunted houses can there be in Amityville? And one of the characters even talks about the previous murders and unspeakable events that have taken place in that house. He must have seen the other movies because he even knows the story of that old well down in the basement, the well that is said to reach down, 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 yes, indeed, to the very depths of hell itself.
Hold her, John. Don't let her get any closer.
Susan, let me go.
We gotta bring out the source. We gotta force it out. I've gotta confront it. Darling, you can't.
No, it's Susan.
Come out.
That is the worst-looking monster I've seen in at least 5 years. At least when it's in 3D, the image is so indistinct that you can hardly see how bad it is, but in 2D on this screen, it really looks crummy. And that's the spirit of Amityville 3D, all right. They talk a lot about confronting evil forces with deep psychic thoughts and trances and so forth. And then what they give you is a gruesome jumping jack with halitosis on its breath. This movie is a flop at the box office. It'll probably be the last Amityville movie, but gee, I'd sort of like to see at least one more Amityville movie, maybe Amityville 3D Part 4, a movie where they explain why anybody would move into a house that has a track record like this house.
Right.
Real estate mortgage rates have at least gotten a little lower now, you know. You don't have to take the first house that you look at just because the bank seems suspiciously eager to unload it at a real good price. And another question I have, at the end of all these movies, the house always blows up. I mean, why do they go to the expense of rebuilding it? Why don't they just put salt on the ground, make it into a national park or something?
It's an awful film, but you know what? I really think this sort of gives movies the bad name, because you walk in, I walked in for every 3D movie this year, whether it was Space Hunter or Metal Storm or Jaws 3D. Everyone, when you put on those glasses, it really is an enchanting time. You're really looking forward to becoming a child again and all this. And then you get this sort of mean-spirited, with this one, this mean-spirited, ugly, knock them down, set up the pins of people, knock them down, and also terribly photographed. The 3D this year did nothing to add to the experience of enjoying these movies.
You're right.
All that you ended up with is eye strain and this little cardboard on your nose.
It's just a total exploitation mentality. Once we put it in 3D, that's all we have to do, because then everybody will come to see it in 3D.
The suckers.
And then we have enough gruesome stuff and a few things thrown at the camera. That'll take care of the audience.
Very mean-spirited filmmaking.
We both vote thumbs down on Amityville 3D, a new low in a series of movies that was already scraping the bottom.